Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane, and I'm looking at the energies that I looked at this morning at the Eight of Cups in this deck, and no rain today from the, what did they call this one? It is the Oracle of Mystical Moments. So, what we're going to be looking at is no rain today. No rain today is such a beautiful card. It shows a cloud of rain coming around and the sun coming in to almost support it or shine on it. Okay, so it says here, comfort, positive view of life, energy, shine. It says, when the sun, we see a sun banishing a crying cloud. There will be no rain today. The sun gives warmth and comfort. Her rays grant life and strength. They chase away grief and loss. On dark days, turn your face towards the sun and let the shadows fall behind you. Slip on your dancing shoes, if only for a moment, and let the energy move through your body. Surround yourself with positive, happy people to foster an environment where you can shine. So truly, that, and as well, thinking that when the sun shines, it does really, whether or not you have woes about the sun shining on those shadows, it definitely is the promise of a new beginning, is the way I want to put it. A promise of banishing the shadows and the dark corners and all that lies there forever, so that you can keep going and soldier on if you want. So I'm going to get another card here. Education 35. Very nice. Look at that. And it's out of the book. You see, like a fairy. And this beautiful ray. This morning we got that, what was it? That shining flower? Was it shining through? Burst of magic. Or burst of light. Or burst of something. Let me see. I'll take a look here. What did it say? What did it? Expose and reveal. And it was a burst of magic. It is a burst of magic. Absolutely. So, let's take another one. And it's number 8. It's like the good work is starting now. I like that the clouds are there again. Do you see the clouds on top of that card? Right here? Look at these clouds. Huh? Clouds. The burst of magic is almost like the sun. You're being taken to class. You're being schooled, Pisces. Right. Talisman. Okay, so what I feel is they're saying to you is that this is a great lesson to learn. This is a great thing that's going to serve you well as well. It's going to serve you well as well. Great way of saying that. It's going to serve you very well. It's going to act like a good luck charm for you, a talisman. I like, in this card, you see she drops it along the way, right? She's going along the road and she's dropping all of these little knowledge things, these tips and tricks on how to get through hard periods, difficult period, changing period, whatever you want to call it. And it's like stacking your own deck, right? Transformation. Lovely. Which is a card we're going to be looking at tomorrow, by the way. So it's perfect. Which is in this deck, the Death card. The Chariot seems to be wanting to come out a lot. Three of Air. Seeing the truth of a situation. 10 of Air. Nice. The end of stress. Better days ahead. High Priestess. Lovely. Ace of Earth. Four of Fire. The Tower. Five of Air. And the Magician. Alright. King of Earth underneath the deck, showing you that you have so many resources available to you right now. I feel kind of a Merlin energy coming in, even with this Magician, because it's somebody who has all the tools, right? It's somebody you go to that knows how to get out of stuff. And I feel that this is that kind of education. It's giving you great ideas and tips and tricks and, you know, secret spells to get you out of whatever you need to be getting out of. Great work. Number 8, like great craftsmanship. Talismans, special things, you know, that's the magical spell of it all. All right. So definitely going through a transformation, knowing that you are really handling the situation. A Chariot wants to come in a lot this week because it's telling you your assessment of things, the 7 of the year of assessment. It's really letting you see the truth about things. What needs to continue, what needs to end, what needs to carry on. The worst times, the 3 of Air and the 10 of Air, the 3 and 10 of Swords, they're oftentimes in personal readings seen as like tremendous heartache and hitting rock bottom. But in those times, we're reminded that there's great things to be learned. There's new beginnings to be had. There's things that didn't fit anymore, that ended. And that has shown you a great big light on everything that you've needed to see. The receptiveness of the High Priestess. The inner wisdom and intuition that comes in from this transformation. You are all a wonder, all seeing like, what is going to happen? What is this going to transform into? This beautiful fiery energy in this card. Look at it. Okay? How can I transform it? What can I make it become? What can my divine feminine use out of this wonderful fiery energy? What can I grow here? Okay? What truth can I see that'll help me grow something into the future? Something that I can give me stability. The 4 of Fire, I feel like the 4 of Wands. I feel it's always like the 4 legs of a table. 4 is a very stable number. Where there was no stability, you are bringing in stability. You see where you've been, you see where you are, and you can have a glance at where you want to go now because you have been shown the different things. You have been shown the truth. The light has been shined on the situation. How? Whatever way. Okay, with the Tower. In this Tower, it hasn't exploded yet. Nothing has happened. There's no lightning, there's nothing. But it's beckoning you. It's telling you with the High Priestess. Okay? Whatever is to come, you're ready to receive it. And you're ready to take it and grow something from it. You are ready for that. The 5 of Air. This 5 of Air is an interesting card to me always in this deck. It's somebody who's dressed as a bird with birds around them. She can't fly, but she looks like she can because she's standing on a tightrope that's barely visible here. She looks graceful, and she's making the best of conflict and situation that she is in. Okay? Sometimes you have to come up with very interesting and it all has to do with the magician. Very out of the box solution to problems. The people who have overcome things are usually people like this, who take an impossible thing and turn it into possibility. Okay? They educate themselves. They turn lemons into lemonades. I know I keep saying that, but that is the thing that is coming through. They bring the sun on a rainy day. There's something to be had here. There's something to be experienced. And it starts with gratitude. I have to tell you. You have to look at as how far you have come. Because everything that you've gone through has brought you to a point where you've had to get yourself either out of trouble or come up with very innovative ways of doing things. So it's giving you solutions that you wouldn't have thought of if you hadn't had a conflict, if everything would have gone as planned. So all of this has brought in the magician, somebody who is very sharp-minded and energetically tuned in to find the solutions to problems. Okay? And like magic, you suddenly have all you need. You yield the power to turn your wishes into reality. And you take action to make things happen. You're applying your power to your goals, like taking that intense fire energy and turn it into something different that you can yield, that you can use and help. And that's the way you're going to be doing energies this year, Pisces. I feel that you're going to be turning these energies, especially probably fire. As I said, I felt a lot of fire in our charts, of finally being able to take that passion and yield it into something that we can really work with. So that the feminine complements the masculine. And we have been talking about that too as well. They're saying, remember when we're talking about being, tapping more to your feminine energy? That's exactly what they're talking about here. Tapping into the queen, tapping into that intuitive receiving, so that when a masculine energy comes in, like a lot of fire energy is, that passion that comes in that wants to take over and run with it, you can complement each other. You can teach that masculine energy, here's another way of doing it, right? So as I see it, everything is fertile ground right now for you to plant things to grow, to make things turn into something you want them, such as the rain does, absolutely. I said it in both the readings now that even though rain is not always favored, sometimes it rains on your parade, it rains on your day, it's very good for the ground. You can use those tears, that rain, you can pour it back, you can transmute it, you can use it, right? You can put the salty tears back into the ocean, and you can put the rain back into the ground to grow this beautiful seed. That's what they want you to do. Use that energy to grow things instead of having it seen as something negative. We talk a lot about this here, and I'm sure you guys have noticed, of turning things into a different way of seeing it. The transformation is that you're going to be able to touch fire instead of just looking at it and being afraid of the heat. You're actually going to be able to touch it safely, okay? And you only do that by embracing the feminine. When you are open to receive, then you're open to receive everything. It doesn't matter what comes, because you have the tools to deal with it. Even when things have gone, you know what endings look like. You know what the Ten of Swords looks like. You know what closure, crisis, rock bottom feels like. But you also know now that it's an opportunity to start over and to not do the same things over again. It's also an opportunity for you to look at where you've been, where you are, and where you want to go. And how else you're going to deal with conflict. How you're going to come up with brilliant ideas to overcome things. How are you going to add to your tool belt of magic and tools to get to where you need to go. These have been truly beautiful readings, Pisces. I feel in them they're saying that you see this clearly now. You see it, and it's each an individual thing. You look at it individually as you are looking at your life. You go, I see what's going on here, and I understand it. I understand the discomfort in it. I understand that I can switch it up. So I want you to write that in the comment section. I'm going to switch up this energy. I'm going to switch up this energy because I think you can. I think you know how to do it now. And if you don't, you're very close to it. And in your mind, you're already thinking of how you can do it. How you can turn on the magic to make it work for you. Okay? All right, my beautiful ones. So this has been today's readings. Tomorrow I'm going to come back again. We're going to look at your blocks. I'm sending you love, light, and blessings as always. Take care. Bye for now.